Hello, pretzels, and welcome back to the tripod. Offend, entertain, inform. That's what we do best here on the tripod with at Sticks Adam, at Julius underscore Caesar. We're here to talk this past week in wrestling, and we're kicking things off as we always do with NXT. Of course, we kick it off with the NXT Women's Championship match. It's Tiffany Stratton taking on Booker T's favorite, Kiana James. Book extra excited tonight. Tiffany showing off her skills, Kiana as well. Cheating skills, that is. Feet on ropes, yanking tights. Interesting heel on heel action here. Tiff kicks out of the 401k, rakes Kiana's eyes, prettiest moonsault ever. Tiff retains within the first 7 minutes of NXT. Becky on the Tron next Tuesday. Becky versus Tiffany for the NXT Women's Championship. Cesar. Yeah. What'd you think of the kickoff? The Women's Championship match.
What's the point of these matches, man? What's the point of these matches? We know Tiffany Stratton is going to keep the title. She going to keep it. And now, because Becky Lynch can't get her passport to whatever the fuck just happened, wherever the fuck it happened, she gonna show up at on old NXT and fight old Tiffany Stratton. But I mean, Kiana James, well, like I said every week, Kiana James, I don't know who dick she's sucking. Bitch keeps getting dubs. She keeps winning. Tiffany went for
that peppermilk.
Yeah, Tiffany went for the purse first. Then Kiana went for the purse. Then the Rev got distracted. And then yeah, you gonna have this bitch kick out of the 401k. Damn shit ain't even protected. Ain't even protected. Hit that bitch with it. She kick out. Hit that moonsault. 1, 2, 3, pin. And then Becky Lynch. Whatever. And then whatever. Y'all just want to build the next Mandy Rose to leave your bullshit company, start her OnlyFans, get 8 times more money for popping that pussy than fucking wrestling. Do what you gotta do, player. Do what you gotta do. All I'm gonna say is don't call on me when y'all keep repeating the same story and the same shit keep happening to your bitch ass. That's all I'm saying.
Well, Cesar goes and grabs a cup of coffee. We'll go over the
no coffee.
NXT with
Ain't give him no coffee. I don't drink coffee.
Six.
I don't even like Joe NXT Coffee.
Women's Championship.
Fuck Joe Coffee. I don't even like that nigga. He on NXT.
Cesar don't like him till the left drop. I actually thought this wasn't a bad match. For as semi-short as it was, I thought it was really good heel on heel. Both go for the purse. I thought Kiana looked pretty. I thought she looked pretty good in this match. Like Cesar said, kicking out of the 401k, nothing sacred, nothing protected around here. Yeah, Tiffany hitting that prettiest moonsault ever, pick up that dub. Then we had the man Becky Lynch on the Tron. That would have been a little bit better maybe if she was there in person, but I mean, that's just my critique for me, but got it all set up for next week. So it's going to be interesting to see how this goes. But all in all, I thought it wasn't that bad of an opener for NXT for hitting it right off the bats with a women's title match. So that was a nice little opener for NXT this week.
Well, Becky was a little busy getting kicked off an airplane. Up next, Diamond Mine back in the gym. They want the tag titles. Tony D and Stacks approach. Creeds call him Mario and Luigi, but thank them for having Ivy's back. The Hard R's approach. They want some too. Arguing commences. The Mad Dragon takes on Orko with Metaphor. Book again, very excited. His main man Mensa is out there. Keeps interrupting Vic like a sauce Caesar. Hey, I knew it back on Tuesday this was going to happen. Vic makes an Eminem song reference about Orko. Then Orko hits a hell of a super kick to Dragunov's face during a 619. It was actually the Constantine special. The hot pink ninja actually bringing it to Dragunov during the picture-in-picture. This is awesome chance as the Mad Dragon bounces back. Like I said last week, Dragunov brings out the best in everyone. This was Orko's best match by far, but the Mad Dragon picks up the dub. Wesley comes out after, gets in the ring, tells Dragunov that he is facing Mello next. Dragunov says Mello is his. Mello comes out. Y'all took a risk, and I took advantage. So to decide the number one contender, it will be West versus Dragunov next week, which for sure will be the free money match of next week's Sticks. Diamond Mine reunited, and we got some tag team gatherings, including our favorites, the Hard R's. And then the Mad Dragon versus Orko. What'd you think?
Diamond Mine and back in the dojo. It's good to see him back to bring a little bit of comedy, a little bit of humor on TV and also on the social medias. Our boys, the Hard R's, show up. Got to bring these boys back. These boys need to be in that tag team picture. They need to get back in that tag team title hunt. We need a Hard R fall going into a Cold R winner, so we need that. Dragunov and Oral metaphor, man, like you said, Dragunov, man, this guy's bringing out the best in anybody that he faces, and he made old Oral look good. I mean, I don't think we've seen this really good of a match from him maybe since UK, maybe. I mean, that might even be a stretch. I mean, Dragunov, man, he's a hit maker. He's laying banger after banger. That, like you said, that super kick off the Constantine special, that was beautiful. I mean, that was beautiful. Dragunov picked up that dub. I mean, there's nothing to be ashamed of if you're Aura. I mean, he looked really good in the loss, and being part of a heel group with the metaphor, I mean, that still makes you look legit, makes them look legit. So that was really good. Wesley coming out, him and Dragunov, going to get another banger between these two. I mean, this is going to be a good match. Mello came out. Mello speaking truth, man. He's spitting them facts. Both those guys went for chances, and they missed. And guess who don't miss? Mello. Mello don't miss. Yeah, he took advantage of it. He's doing what a champion does, man. You make a mistake, a champion's gotta capitalize on that. He's just telling the truth on those guys. But match next week between Wesley and Dragunov, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be free money match of the night, free money match of the week. Hell, we might have another match of the year candidate with these two. I mean, it's gonna be a banger, boys.
It's gonna be phenomenal. I can't wait. But Cesar, we got Diamond Mine all back in their dojo. Of course, the Hard R's show up along with Tony D and Stacks. Mad Dragon versus Orko. What'd you think?
Yeah. So you know, Diamond Mine said they invited all the tag teams to the dojo. You know, they want to reintroduce themselves. And then this salty ass cracker who likes to host this show talking about interrupting like Cesar on this podcast. When have I interrupted somebody on this podcast? If anything, like you've seen, Sangria will skip me because his white ass will be drunk fighting cats who are interrupting.
Okay, moving on. We're gonna go on to the Heritage Cup. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh, you gotta push the button, Cesar.
Here's Mangria once again.
Come on,
holding
Cesar.
the man down. Mangria is holding the man down.
See, black people can't even talk on this bullshit podcast. I don't need you, Shawn Michaels. I don't need you, Shawn Michaels. I will interrupt your bitch ass all the time. I hate you, Shawn Michaels. Kill yourself, you dumb nigga.
Cross-eyed. Hey, it's cross-eyed sangria. Cross-eyed sangria holding the man
take
down.
it's football season, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
brought back
You
the
know
hard
what, Shawn Michaels? You know what, Shawn Michaels? Yeah, I swear to God, I'll stab that cracker if he comes back again. I swear to God, I will. So you know what I'm saying? I take my time out. It's football season. I do this for y'all. I could be watching the night game. I don't even care who's playing, but I could be watching it. But I take my time out for y'all, the people, and I get disrespected by Shawn Michaels every time I talk about NXT. That cross-eyed fuck. Who's over here? Who's over here? He's over here on my screen. That fuck boy. You know what, nigga? You know what? I swear to God, one day on ABBW wrestling, it's gonna be me and you, you cross-eyed fuck, and we gonna fight, no rules.
A tag team? A tag team?
You kill yourself. I would never tag with that cracker. I would rather tag with Jake than tag with that cracker. And I said it live. Here right now. Anyway, I digress. What were we talking about?
It was Orko versus.
Oh yeah, Orko's dumbass thought he was going to take on the Mad Dragon. Nigga, you, me, that cross-eyed fuck, Big Dick Vic and Booker T knew that Dragunov was going to whoop the trash out this nigga in metaphor. Still, one of the coldest entrances. One of the coldest entrances in NXT. Metaphor. Because they got Miss Jackson. And good God. If she gave me a chance and 2 blue chews, I swear to God, I'd change that woman's life for the worse. Because I ain't about shit. But I would change that woman's life. But this match was good, man. You know, Orko out there, he trying to get his shit in, trying to show the world what he can do. And we all know the Mad Dragon is a main event superstar. So he was going to get this dub. Ain't nobody mad at that. Ain't nobody mad at what happened in the ring. But Orko, pink-haired fruit booty, he was doing what he had to do. He showed his skills. The guy can wrestle. Like, he's on TV. He can wrestle. And within the realm of the crackers they want to pair with him, he's going to be great. But come on, man. Come on. It's the Mad Dragon. He's going to get that dub. Orko tried to hit that shit in the corner. Come on, son. There's only one man who can sing his ass to the ring, get in that corner, hit that, booty, white people shit, cracker, and then hit you with that headbutt to put your ass to sleep for 3 seconds. And that is Ilya Dragunov, the Mad Russian. The only Russian I respect. Fuck the rest of them. Him and Pete Dunne. Only crackers I respect from NXT.
It's the Cowboys and the Giants. Sadly, the Cowboys are winning.
And nobody cares on this podcast.
Nope.
Me? Sangria, you care?
Fuck no.
Sticks, you care?
Come on now.
All right, no. Did the Eagles win today? Did the Dolphins win today? So we don't care. We don't care about the night game.
Even the skid marks won. Fucking Browns took fucking skid marks.
Yo, Deshaun Watson massaged the Bengals today. I wrote that on Facebook. So go give it a like. They massaged the Bengals today. And even the dumbass Deadskins got to win. But nobody cares about the night game because we talking wrestling.
Speaking of which,
not
Kinsey.
That
Not Kinsey interviews Nathan Frazier about his upcoming match. He's never going to slow down, even if it means decapitating himself on the ropes. I think it was Kinsey. JC. They do have a couple of women, though. JC gave Thea a black makeup makeover. Gigi hating. Blair Davenport hating on Gigi. Thea stands up for herself, but Gigi was just trying to help. Nobody cares. We have a Heritage Cup Invitational. Nathan Frazier versus Dookie with Andre. Dookie Took out Tozawa on Level Up last week. Metaphor chilling in the lounge. I guess Noam has a bear hat on and in all white. Look, Book, look at him. I can't right now. I'm working. Booker T. That was funny. Nathan flying around. Dookie showing his strength. In the end, Phoenix Splash gives Nathan the dub and 2 points. Diamond Dojo, the bodies are piling up. Hank and Tank are in there. The Crime Timers show up. Reggie too. Nothing significant, but I digress. Cesar, let's just talk about Nathan versus Dookie.
Shit was good, man. What do we say? These matches A and B shit are gonna be good. Still, sorry, the A squad is stacked against the B squad, and that whoever wins that shit should definitely be the person to fight Noam Dar at the pay-per-view. Even though we all love Tyler Great. He's the best. I'm kind of pulling for Butch.
That would be awesome.
Pulling for Butch to win this and then take it to SmackDown just to like, because if he takes it to SmackDown even one time, it's gonna pull more eyes to NXT on Tuesday because he's gonna have to defend it on NXT. But if he shows up, he could defend it on SmackDown. I don't know if they really, if they do that, it'd be dope. The Heritage Cup style. But let's be honest, if Butch wins this, it'd be dope, and it would pull more eyes to NXT if he wins it and then takes it to SmackDown. It would be super dope, super dope. Because Rey Mysterio winning the US title ain't doing shit. And we all know Roman's killing it and Bloodline shit. But like this would get more eyes for regular shit on SmackDown. So it would be super dope.
By the way, the disrespect to Tozawa, they only have his matches on Level Up. I think he just
on Level Up.
Oh, Joe Coffey. He took on Joe Coffey.
No, yeah, he did take on Joe Coffey last week. I think we talked about it. He took on Joe Coffey last week. But Tozawa had like 2 matches on Level Up and 1 just on TV. But yeah, like Dookie lost Nathan Frazier, and then so I don't know. They're trying to hype some shit up, and we get it. The winner's gonna be at the pay-per-view, and it's gonna be on the cock, and that's gonna be the prize, or the eyes to bring to the prize. But I don't know if they're really gonna have Nathan. I don't know if they're gonna have your boy lose the cup again, because yeah, they can't keep doing this where he's like just paralyzed without the cup. I don't know, but there are better stars who've never won it, like Pete Dunne, because Pete Dunne left NXT UK before that cup was really a thing, and they want to give him the credit like they give Tyler Bate, because Tyler Bate won the tag team championships, he won the heavyweight championship, and then he won the cup. So if they want to give Pete Dunne like those accolades as well, it'd be dope for him to win it, which I wouldn't be mad at.
I do appreciate that Stallion Pete is back at NXT. Sticks, the Heritage Cup Invitational, Nathan Frazier versus old Dookie.
This was a good match. We don't get to see Dookie in singles actions very much. Mostly it's either him in a tag match of Andre or in the supporting role whenever Andre has a singles match himself. But you kind of forget that Dookie's he can cook. I mean, Dookie can have a good match. He had a good match here against Nathan Frazier. But I mean, in the end, Nathan Frazier pulled it off. I'm glad they did the Phoenix. I'm glad I didn't have him kick out of that. You know, let's get back to protected moves like that. I know we've talked about that a lot. So Nathan Frazier hitting that to be able to pick up the dub. Like Cesar said, you know, I wouldn't have a problem if Butch brought it. He kind of had like the Dom effect with the North American Championship with the Heritage Cup. You know, have it on there, bring some eyeballs, have Butch bounce back and forth, maybe have Maybe have Ridge return down there. Maybe they have a little tag team action every once in a while.
Oh,
Or
tag team,
even if
not tag team.
yeah, or even if you brought like Sheamus, you brought all three of them down there. Be have a nice little faction thing. Then maybe we go every once in a while go against Metaphor. That'd be a nice little thing to do. But I mean, just the I like we've talked about this. I like what NXT have done. They're bringing not only just free agents, but like legit like main roster people down to NXT. They have a match every once in a while, brings eyeballs on there, allows them to show the highlights on SmackDown or on Raw, get eyeballs, then roll the promo commercial out for NXT next week or this week, and allows people to be like, okay, we got more wrestling. Maybe Sheamus shows up. Maybe Becky's gonna be on there. She showed up. I gotta watch this. Who's gonna show up? See this. Oh damn. Noam Dar. They had a nice little promo. I have to keep an eye on him. Carmelo Hayes just had a nice match. Had that Dragunov, Bad Dragon. Damn, this guy's good. May I'll jump back up. Oh, they said he was on UK. I'll jump on the cock. Go watch some old UK. Man, it's WWE's been hitting it out of the ballpark doing this, and having like a guy
Also,
like
also Cody Rhodes mentioning Carmelo Hayes at the pay-per-view on the Grayson Waller fact. Just like he's like, shout out Carmelo Hayes. Because Grayson Waller is new from NXT, and then you're mentioning the champion who has fought on Raw against like Judgment Day. Another great shout out, like you said. Sorry, sir, but like you said,
having Mello train with Cody on his way back was huge, not only for Mello, but huge for Cody because he now gets to see what the new crop of wrestlers that will be coming up. Because you assume WWE is going to do whatever it takes to keep Cody on WWE. Like they're not going to let him become a free agent. Like them letting him going his own way, and then coming back as a bigger star. And then allowing Cody to maybe even go back down to Performance Center or down in NXT every once in a while. Speak some words of wisdom with these guys. But I mean, I digress. Having Butch down there, having in the Cup tournament is something good. And this match with Frazier and Dookie, it was good to see Dookie singles action. And it was good. We're gonna at least maybe get at least another match to see Dookie in singles and keep seeing what he's got to give us.
Up next, Tyler Great versus Yabba Dabba Kato. Tyler attacks pre-bell. Tyler is the only reason why I'm taking notes on this. Airplane spin to Yabba Dabba. The big strong Oi generates this is awesome chant as Tyler hits a corkscrew senton for the win. Hopefully he's done with that asshole. Dirty Dom approaches Mello in the hall saying, being champ ain't easy, right? Dragon Lee versus Ali. Dominic Mysterio as the special ref. For some reason, they smash cut to the women's locker room. Kiana throws a tantrum and shit talking with Roxanne leads to a fight. Back to Dragon and Ali. These two always impressive. Dom playing fair to start. We even get Ali flying across the announcer's desk, causing Book and Vic to spin slowly in their chairs. Dom fast counts for Ali. Ali wins with the most dangerous move in all of entertainment roll up. Ali attacks Dom, then shakes Dragon Lee's hand and leaves. Like, I'm sorry, man. I don't know. I don't know what happened. But he took the dub anyway. Trick and Dragunov in the locker room asked why he lied to Mello last week. Trick said he didn't lie. Dragunov respecting Trick, but after he takes out Wes, he might have an issue with old Trick Willie. Sticks, Tyler Great versus Yabba Dabba.
Greatest match an opponent Yabba Dabba will ever have in his whole WWE career, and hopefully something we won't ever have to remember Tyler Great having to deal with in a wrestling ring.
Definitely not going to be on Hulu match. Dragon Lee versus Ali with Dominic as a special ref.
This is a good match. Dom did what I thought he was supposed to do. I still don't trust Ali. Like, I think he's got something there with Dom. Like, you can kind of see it building up to this match with them with the interactions. who wants to get that North American championship shot. Maybe he's the guy that gets off Dom. I don't know. But yeah, the whole thing after he picked up the dub, like, he celebrates, he's like, oh, yeah, that was a fast count. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that shouldn't have happened. Yeah, man, okay. If you really didn't want to happen, you'd offer Dragon Lee a rematch, but we all know you ain't doing that. So yeah, Dom did what a heel ref's supposed to do. He started off slow. He made both guys think that he was gonna do it right down the middle. And then he made his decision. He'd rather face Ali than Batman Lee. So congratulations to Ali, and we'll get Ali versus Dominic sometime down the road here.
Cesar, old Tyler Great versus Yabba Dabba. Or did you get out the
Yeah.
old book?
So he had to beat this big bitch to get his crack ass out the way. And nobody really gives a shit about Yabba Kato. So this is great for Tyler Great. He gets momentum. He's the only cracker not wrestling in Block A right now. So it gives him momentum, gives him a dub to get in there, get some wins, maybe get some ties, maybe get some losses. I don't know. Because he's in NXT. Maybe snaps him out of his like Zen shit and gets him back to being Tyler Great. And then yeah, so we'll see where it goes from here.
We had Dragon Lee versus Ali with Dirty Dom as a special ref.
Oh yeah, Dirty Dom ripping out pages of the book. He don't give a fuck. But yeah, Dragon Lee versus Ali. We already had Dragon Lee versus Dirty Dom, so of course Dirty Dom was gonna pull them strings for Ali, and Ali be cheating anyway with his dirty ass. He a dirty sand nigga. I said it. He a dirty sand nigga, and he out here getting them dubs any way he can on this man channel. Massa Michaels. You already know who he is, drinking that niggacy with his dirty ass. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. And then so yeah, Dirty Dom gotta do what he gotta do. Dragon Lee was whooping monkey ass like monkey ass need to be whooped. And then he tried to go for three. He argued with the ref. It was like, fuck you talking about, cracker? I count uno, dos, tres. You know what I'm saying? Just like tacos on my plate from Taco Bell. And then old Ali rolled his crack ass up and he counted to three faster than I would last in Rhea Ripley's pussy if she gave me the chance to hit it one time on a Saturday night. Too quick. Boy, I'd be busting so good. And look, she'd be pregnant 3 times and I'd bust in 1 second. As soon as I slipped in, I'd be like, ooh, wow. And then next thing I know, I'm out there. I'm out here. I'm a father. Nick Cannon style, I'm a father. But yeah, that's
okay.
That's all.
Up next, it's a Heritage Cup Invitational match. Stallion Pete versus Axiom. Star power or not, this should have main evented. These two do what they do best, manipulating digits and flippity dippityness. Stallion Pete fucking up Axiom as Metaphor watches. I love how Stallion Pete gets out of a perfect plex pin, looks so easy because he's a fucking genius. Ring announcer given 2-minute warning, flubs up Axiom, but this match is great nonetheless. Golden ratio, but Stallion Pete's arm is under the bottom rope during the pin. Axiom kicks out of the bitter end as the time limit expires. It's a draw. Okay, now I know why this wasn't the main event. They both get 1 point. Fist bump. Tyler Great out to wave. Diamond Mine tag gathering continues. Los Lotharios come in and talk shit. Brawl ensues. Thea Hale with her new best bud, JC Jane, versus JJ Gump. JC tells Thea to cut out the chase you shit. Book loves JC as her big sister. Book says he and Vic aren't friends and definitely don't have a bond. Fucking Book. Calls Thea a wrecking ball. Kimura locked in. Gigi survives. They're not setting the world on fire with their wrestling here. Anyways, Blair Davenport fuck shit leads to Gigi tapping. Thea wins. Sticks Stallion Pete versus Axiom.
This is a good match. Like you said, when I started watching this, when I saw this, I was like, man, why is this not the main event? All the stuff, you forget because he's not on SmackDown consistently. You forget how good young, bitter Stallion Pete is. This man is a fucking machine. And Axiom, this man, this man been putting on matches in NXT when they gave him the TV time. This was a takeover worthy match until you got to the end when it was a time. But I mean, that doesn't. I shouldn't say it doesn't take anything away from it. It kind of does a little bit, but I mean, all in all, it was a good match. I mean, you would have liked to seen a winner, but I mean, with the Heritage Cup tournament, you're gonna have some ties for points and stuff like that. So that's okay. But I mean, this was a stellar match. I mean, this was really good, and I I'd sign up. I'd throw some money to watch Stallion Pete and Axiom go again. I mean, I would. I mean, I'd love to see that on a takeover. I'd like to see Axiom show up on SmackDown. Have those two go out on SmackDown, get some eyeballs, show you people what a young Stallion Pete can do on the big stage on Friday nights. But all in all, it was a good match. I mean, it was a good match.
Thea versus Gigi.
Yeah, like you said, Goth Hale and JJ really didn't set the world on fire. I mean, Blair Davenport come out, uh, interfering herself, keeping herself intertwined in that little bit of an angle, allowing Goth Hale to be able to pick up the dub. But I mean, I'm interested to see where Thea and JC goes with this relationship. Like, I'm interested to see if will they legit form like a women's tag team, because I mean their women's tag division in NXT's kind of a little weak, so maybe you have them form up. I don't know, maybe Andre Chase is able to speak some sense into the young goth against the world Thea Hale. So who knows? But I mean, Gigi's, I mean, she's gotta have a little bit of a fall here. She was kind of after her and JC broke up. She was kind of treading water, kind of heading towards kind of climbing up there, but she's got to drop some here lately. She's not really not really catching many eyeballs for a title match. But I mean, Goth Hale looking strong and picking up that dub against old JJ.
Well, the world will be highly anticipating Gigi's OnlyFans once she gets released. But I digress. Caesar, we got Stallion Pete versus Axiom. What'd you think?
Girl. Yeah. I don't even care. Why was this not the main event? I mean, come on, son. Come on, son. You got Axiom versus you got two of the legends of NXT UK fight in the middle of the show. This is to bring the show back up because just in case they got a little stale for the average viewer. But this shit was good. It was always good because we all know Block A got nothing but hitters in it. Nothing but hitters. The only motherfucker lacking is Willy Wonka. Let's be honest. You got Tyler Great, you got A Kid, and you got Stallion Pete. I mean, come on, son. Come on. This shit was a banger. It was a classic. It had to end in a tie. There's no other way you could do this. The disrespect to NXT if they would have put this out any other kind of way. But this was super great. And I like the ending. I don't care. Still probably should have been the main event. What was next?
I'm so glad they got Axiom away from Reggie.
Facts.
Thea versus JJ.
Yeah, Thea going through her little bad girl phase. She got to go through it. You know what I'm saying? She lost faith in Mr. Chase. She got to go through her little bad girl shit. She got to cheat to win. It's not an official heel turn because she's still with Chase U. She still respects the program. she's still under what they call it when the crackers play for the squad.
Scholarship.
Yeah, she's still on a scholarship and shit. But she gotta find her way. She gotta find her way. I ain't mad at it. You gotta find your way. Gotta do what you gotta do. Obviously, this is gonna spin around. This is gonna turn. Especially if Thea starts to get more progress than old JC. You know, if Thea gets another title shot and JC's not getting a title shot, JC's gonna turn on this bitch and she's gonna be like, what you doing, bitch? What you doing? I'm not here winning. You ain't winning. Blah 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 blah. Then shit gonna pop off. And then you know how it is.
The main event. I understand why this was the main event after the conclusion. Main event is a no DQ match. We got White Khali with Mr. Stone versus Braun Breaker. Baron Corbin joins commentary. No bread, no water, just
me.
Of course, fight immediately gets to the announce table. Vic hides behind Corbin like a pussy. This is big, meaty man slapping meat, of course. Kendo sticks, chairs, and Corbin. That's the main event. Steiner recliner with a kendo stick. Braun spits in White Khali's face. It then gets triggered. White Khali throws his ass through a cardboard wall under the stairs. Power bombs him through the announce table. However, Braun low blows White Khali and hits a spear for the win. Braun continues attacking, puts White Khali's head on the ring steps, and crushes his head with the other half of the steps. Of course, the screen went to black, and then you hear Vic going, "You did it, you son of a bitch! Why did you do that? What the fuck?" Like super overreacting and stuff, like he should. But that was the shocking end, Cesar, to the main event this week. Somebody we don't really care that much about. And imagine if this was 6 months ago and this happened, I'd be Braun's biggest fan. But what did you think of the controversial main event?
Yeah, it was like when Braun speared him, Spider Corbin through the table. Shit was good. Shit was good. Then he put Braun through the table. Then he threw Braun through the wall. Good. And then he put Braun through the table, but then Braun crushes his head with the spiral steps. I don't know where we're going with this. Because Corbin's out there like, prove it to me. Well, Ford, nigga, you ain't done shit. You ain't held no title. Wait, has Corbin held a title?
In NXT?
No, we know he's never held a title in NXT, but has he held a title on main roster?
Yeah, he was United States champion, I believe.
Was he?
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say, if he never held a title, I don't care. But then I'm not even remembering he held the United States title.
Nobody does.
Because nobody cares about Corbin. Even with his new gimmick, which why he got sent down there to have his new gimmick. And to come back up. Yeah. So nobody cares. You're not shit, Corbin. It's good when they pull down an ex-champion, like when they did Dolph. That's totally fine because Dolph has credibility to be like, prove something to me. Because I've been an ex-champion on the main roster. So prove it to me. You know what I'm saying? If I'm trying to reestablish my shit, prove it to me. But nobody cares if you're ex-United States. You're okay. You're an ex-mid-card champion.
United States champion. Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner.
Nobody
King
cares.
of the Ring. Money in the Bank winner. And most hated wrestler of the year.
Yeah, nobody cares about the Money in the Bank winner because he didn't cash in and succeed. And yeah, I do remember King of the Ring. But honestly, nobody cares about that because he didn't really do anything with it. He also didn't like turn it into another like championship or do anything with it. So like, yeah, if it's an ex-champion, like if Shinsuke came down, he's an ex-NXT champion, and you know that he's an ex-NXT champion. And then Shinsuke's done whatever he had to do on the main roster because he's the next Intercontinental Champion and NX US title champion. So there is something to prove to that guy to do something. But yeah, like we all know fucking White Collie ain't hurt for real. And then he got a metal plate in his head, so the steel steps shouldn't even hurt. They shouldn't really hurt. I mean, yeah, you're trying to cash in on the fact that Jan Maker is so powerful that he cracked the plate in that cracker's head. That's all metal. It's like metal hitting metal. It's like a bullet hitting steel in somebody's fucking shit. That shit ain't gonna hurt. You'll be all right. We've seen the movies. Steel hitting steel ain't shit. Get your bitch ass up, come back next week, stab that nigga in the ring, shoot that nigga in the ring. So I ain't gotta watch this bullshit no more. And I can have my Sundays back. Shoot that nigga, Yarn Maker.
That being said, Sticks, your thoughts on the controversial main event of NXT?
The ending of this NXT should show everybody that not only do we shit on AEW, ATW, but we will, and we do when bad things happen on NXT, we will shit on NXT. This main event had 3 things that NXT is doing wrong. 1, rebranding Corbin outside of the nice themes, the intro song, hasn't been all that great. 2, White Collie, trying to be a sympathetic, good face. And 3, Braun Breaker being a strong, badass heel. 3 things that NXT are trying to do, and then they're not doing good with it. I mean, they're not great. And you had it all wrapped up, shiny shit bow in a main event match. And it wasn't all that great. I mean, I was glad that Corbin came down. I had high hopes for him, rebranding him, repackaging him, and like we talked about, the only good thing out of it was a new entrance song. Braun Breaker, I mean, outside of Mello kind of saying here and there, damn, I don't know why Braun's acting the way he is. You know, former NXT champion. You know, Mello's seen all the trials, tribulations being a champion, but I mean, Braun's trying to be his uncle Scotty, but newer in NXT, and it ain't taken well. I mean, it's not. I mean, I could care less about Braun Breaker as a heel, and you know, he's even darkened the facial hair. You know, he's going full dark heel, all that stuff. I don't care. You know, he's trying to throw badass Braun Breaker out there. That's not catching. And Kali and Stone, you know, Kali talking about tabling people, you know, that's had a nice little run. You know, they got to keep bringing up the baby picture, how everybody picked on him, all that stuff. Dude, you just you went through what a lot of people have gone through in their life. The only difference is you, for some reason, have a platform to be able to talk about that, but yet nobody cares about it. I mean, how you've hung around this long in NXT, somebody, you know, we talk about with certain people how they're getting cross-eyed kids rocks off. I don't know, maybe Kali's good at doing that too. Maybe cross-eyed kind of forgets who he is. He just sees the long curly blonde hair and he's just like, ooh, we got a new diva, we got a new female. Oh, come on in. Maybe that's how, I don't know. But I mean, this.
Have you seen the tits on Von Wagner?
This cracker. Why are you here? Why are you here? Go away.
On Von Wagner.
Go away.
But I mean, this, maybe you should have switched the start of NXT in the main event around. I mean, I could understand Tiffany and Kiana being the main event because it's a championship, but this, I mean, I just thought it was 3 things that NXT is trying to do and failed epically at, all wrapped up in a main event that shouldn't have been the main event.
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a small break. because we're about to dabble in some trash. And it's Wednesday night, and you know what that means. I didn't watch fucking shit. So take it away, Stixy Drip Drip. It's Stix's All Elite Pact of the Week.
Well, the only things that are really worth a damn that happened on Wednesday. Captain, all captain, the man and his right hand of destruction showed up. I believe there was a TBS championship match. Maybe there was, maybe there wasn't. I don't remember. But Captain O'Captain was on the TV. That man trying to be a faithful father for a new kid. Maybe the captain's gonna adopt, bring a young boy, young lad under his wing. That young lad might be a young man with the last name Wayne. No, not young Bruce Wayne. Nick Wayne. Trying to pull him away from that deadbeat brother Darby to allow Nick Wayne to see the light, to see what he needs to be doing to have a long, fruitful career, like the captain himself. The man who is making Dyna Trash relevant. Mr. Christian Cage, and also Samoa Joe, MJF. I love it. You know, your boys remembered a young MJF as a security guard. You know, that helped spark this, to make this a little relevant to your boys on this fine podcast, the Tripod, that you can find on Mangria Field's YouTube page, and also I believe a certain TV channel, TV network, maybe. I could be wrong, could be right, might be not. But
T-shirt coming soon. T-shirt coming soon.
Channel 187, number one in your hearts, but channel 187 on your dial, bitch.
And that's the only channel you need to have your TV on. But we had Samoa Ho and MJF, nice little segment in the ring. MJF still hurt, still a little injured. Saw the tape coming out. Him and Joe go at it verbally on the steak. And MJF thinking he had the upper hand. No, he didn't. Samoa Joe attacks him, leaving MJF a crumpled champion in the ring, while Samoa Joe triumphantly walks up the ramp, calling MJF a biatch. Adam Cole coming to his brochacho's aid, while MJF is talking about how he couldn't have any feeling in his left arm. Champions in dire strait, boys. Champion, I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know what ATW is gonna do. Maybe Max doesn't even make it to the cash grab of 24. Maybe he doesn't, free agency. Maybe he's not going to be able to wrestle. Who knows? And I'm making this sound a whole hell of a lot better than what ATW on Wednesday did. So with that being said, I give it back to you, Sangria.
Well, of course, lest we forget who's holding it down on Collision. Absolute brick ass stocks holding things down on old Collision. I won't spoil it for Cesar, but he's a company.
I'll watch it, you bitch. I'll fucking watch.
Okay.
Stocks. I watch it online, but I will tell you this. I will tell you pretzels this, because I never lie to you pretzels. I will never lie to you pretzels. I will lie to my mama. I will lie to my job. I'll lie to Sangria.
How dare you?
I won't lie to Sticks, and I won't lie to the sheriff. I will lie to Jake 8 days a week, and fuck JH. I will, and fuck JH. If he asks me for shit, I'll tell him to eat a dick. But I will never lie to you pretzels. That man Ricky Starks. I almost tweeted this the other night. I swear to God, bitch, I'll tweet it right now. I will tweet it right now as I say it right now. I'm tweeting it. I'm getting on X.
Well, let me set the situation up at least.
I will watch Collision for Ricky Starks. God damn it.
Let me set
God
this
damn
up.
it, Instagram. Talk what you got to talk because I'm tweeting it on X right now.
So the old American Dragon gets into the ring.
Well, fuck that cracker, but I will watch Collision for Ricky Starks.
Calm down. And he starts waxing about his career at first. He's gonna hang it up after a year.
I think it's Ad Starks Baby.
He promised his daughter he's gonna hang up the boots once she turns 7. So he's got a year left. Oh, Ricky. He starts praising Ricky. Right. Hold on a second. I need to make it through this. Okay. So he goes and he starts giving Ricky some props. Q, the absolute one, being escorted by, of all people, the biggest waste of space of all time, Big Billy. They get to the ring, and then once again, the American Dragon waxes about Ricky to the point where he almost hands him something, but he couldn't get everything he wanted to say out because that big old bitch, Big Bill, took down the American Dragon, started punching him, and Ricky pulls Big Bill off. And I thought, oh, is Ricky gonna stand up for? No, he starts kicking the shit out of Daniel Bryan himself. He's like, oh, fuck that. He starts fucking him up, and then here comes Moxley to help out his boy. What are they, fucking faces now? What is the fucking ATW booking? Ugh. Look at Cesar's background. That's the reason why this is happening. Fucking apparently the Blackpool Combat Club now faces taking on Ricky and Big Bill. You got a tag team with D-Bry and Mox. Who in the fuck can stop them? In ATW, I don't think anybody can. But that's what they set up. Ricky Starks is the only reason to watch Collision. I believe Cesar might start watching. I don't know. We'll find out. But as far as ATW goes, that's all on my part. Sticks, that's all you got to say? Cesar, we good?
I don't give a fuck about ATW.
Hold on 1 second, peeps. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Tripods Drip Pack of the Week. We are headed. We got in our car. We went on to off ramp, and we're looking for that Victory Road exit because here we go. The pre-show kicks off. It's Alan Angels versus who? An open invitational. It's Nunzio. Guido Maritata is what they called him when he came out. The feed cut out. I missed the entire match. But Angels wings. Alan Angels picks up the dub. Hopefully it was a good match. Bully. All right. PCO had just arrived to the arena. And where was he? In the parking lot.
In the daytime.
In the daytime. Walk into the arena. Motherfucker gets hit by a car. It's Bully. Bully hits that motherfucker. What is up with parking lots and wrestling? I'll never know, but that was funny. Moose and Myers versus ABC. The most professional wrestling gods. Great heel tag team. This is actually a great tag match with two great teams who flow well together. Great chemistry. ABC continue to prove why they are one of the best teams in the business. Bay rolls up Myers with the most deadly,
devastating move
in all
love sports entertainment
for the win. It was out of nowhere because Myers and Moose were power bombing the life out of ABC. But Sticks, we have the pre-show. Did you catch all three of these events?
You damn skippy I did, Sangria. I even had the 5-minute cutout, and I hung on to catch the action after the blackout heard worldwide, only on the tripod, and like 5 other people that watch Impact and Victory Road. But yeah, it was a surprise to see all boys show back up. Alan Angels, man, he's I feel like he's good in the ring, but it's like it's trying to get forced onto us with him. I think if we just let Alan Angels go out there and be like, hey, I'm fucking good in the ring. I can go against anybody. There's not very many people that can do that. That makes me celestial. If you want to do it that way, do it that way. But like trying to be this force, like heel, a lead singer guy. I mean, just go out there and show that you can go in the ring. That makes you one of one. That makes you a lead singer, the man who can lead a band, who can be a leader. Go out there and do it that way. But I mean, it was a nice little dub for Angels on the pre-show. I mean, it's better than not being on a Victory Road card. I mean, regardless if you're on the pre-show or on the main card, still gonna pick up that PPV check. So go and pick up that check. Got a nice little winner's check. All in all, so not bad. Yeah, like you said, they show PCO sauntering it into the arena and ends up getting hit by Bully Ray and his soccer dad van. So yeah, I mean that was a nice little thing. Everybody wondering if now, whoa. PCO Bully they got a match later tonight. Anything goes. Is PCO gonna make it? I don't know. I don't know. And then boys in a stellar tag team match. Yes, one that probably should have been on the main card, but I mean you can't put a main card full of bangers. Sometimes you gotta put some good matches on pre-show to have people watch the pre-show. We had the most professional wrestling gods, a team that has been together for maybe 4, 5, 6 months, looking like a well-oiled machine against a tag team that were former Impact Tag Team champions, a tag team that I think is one of the best tag teams, not only in Impact but in all professional wrestling. The
Preach.
ABC, the Ace of
Damn right.
Bay connection, baby. And like you said, that roll up, that pin was out of nowhere. I like that when you have something like that because it looked like Bruce and Myers were on the victory road to picking up that dub,
I see what you did there. I see.
but they were able to get the roll up. And Ace was able to hold back. I believe it was Myers was able to hold him from being able to get in there, break it up to get that 1, 2, 3 to solidify ABC on the road back
Ah,
to getting a tag team championship match. Yeah, Sangre. See,
yeah.
Sangre. When I've been a part of this podcast, I pick up some things from yourself, man. I'm able to hit them puns. But all in all, those three things, not bad, not bad. Like we talked about, there's a reason why we have picked up watching Impact over ATWs because of stuff like this. And we just got on the on ramp. We just got onto Victory Road. We haven't even logged in the first 5 miles on this glorious, victorious journey on Victory Road.
Oh yeah.
We've all been drinking, folks. It's one of those shows. Cesar, what'd you think of the pre-show to Victory Road?
So my drunk ass didn't even know it was the pre-show because I came home. I think it was a Thursday or a Friday. It was a Friday. And see, I get these messages on the phone. It's like Impact members only. And I was like, oh shit, girl, what is this? So I got the one Thursday and I was like, oh, that's Impact. That's cool. Then I got one Friday when I was out in them streets celebrating a friend's birthday. I was 3 margaritas deep. You know what I'm saying? Just like that song on TikTok. 1 margarita. Open my legs. 2 margaritas. You gonna get some head. Yeah, I was out there. Sticks is dancing. He telling your ass. You know what I'm saying? I got some Taco Bell and I was coming home. I was like, oh shit. I gotta watch this Impact for the Trapper. Because I gotta let you, the pretzels. Gotta relate it to you in case you did not watch. I gotta bring it to you. The streets. And I was like, oh shit, this is Victory Road, bitch. Hold on, girl. Hold on. This ain't no Thursday show. This is Victory Road. And I saw that cracker. Fallen Angel wrestling. Not the real Fallen Angel. Not the real Fallen Angel. The other angel, nigga. You know what I'm talking about. And I was like, what the fuck? This shit looked like a black ass screen. You know, it looked like my dick in the dark. It was black. I was like, what the fuck going on? And you know what I'm saying? And I came back. He was whooping some crackhead and he was winning. I was like, oh shit, hold on. My shit just fucked up. I texted the group. I was a little lit. And Sangria said my shit was fucked up too. I said, okay, that just was the feed. That was the pre-show. I said, cool. Then I watched them boys ABC. I see why them boys was tag team championships. Okay. I see why them boys was cooking because they was in there against Moose. Moose. His big black ass. You know what I'm saying? And Brian Miles. Cracker was losing and shit. But they was up against them boys ABC. And you know, Sticks up here has been informing you bastards about this Impactor. And then me and Sangria joined the ship. And we started watching. We started watching the pay-per-views. We started watching the regular shows. We skipped that bullshit. But we're gonna have to go back because CM Trash is gone. So I'm interested again. But not really. But for a bitch that throws a shoe and the man who's got the best interest of all time, Ricky Stocks. But we only watch for them. Anyway, I digress. We back to Impactor. I'm building myself some dream matches. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm back in it now. I used to watch back in the day. Now I'm back in it. These crackers, A, the B, the C. I'm kind of mad that they lost the damn championships. I'm kind of pissed off because them rascal crackers, while they is good, kind of mad these crackers, the A, the B, the C don't have them. And they on the pre-show. The disrespect to have the A, the B, the C on the pre-show. And if I had to pick a dream matchup, because we're going to get to a tag matchup later, if I can get them Motor City Crackers against that ABC of Crackers, ooh, girl.
Didn't they already go? They already wrestled, right, Sticks?
I believe so, and it was a banger, boys. It was a banger.
Already wrestled, but now that I'm watching, now
it counts.
Yeah,
that was legit. It is legit now.
That shit to me would probably be like some. Let's be honest, some early tripod Undisputed Era versus like a DIY wire. You can't tell me some Roddy. No, you can't tell me some Kyle O'Reilly, some Fisher Undisputed Era versus DIY. You can't tell me it wouldn't hit right now like some ABC versus the Motor City Machine, man. Oh, I went Booker T voice on you, baby. Yeah. Damn, that shit would be good. But anyway, this early shit was good.
It's a good match. Well, the main show starts, and we kick things off with the X Division Championship. It's Leo Rush.
Yeah.
This is our favorite, aggressive Kushida.
You know it.
Leo avoiding Kushida to start. Target acquired, though. Kushida goes after Leo's arm. Leo goes for the eyes. Aggressive Kushida is my favorite Kushida, and he is all over Leo's arm. Leo fucking around with the X title and Kushida's glasses, wasting time. Bad decision. Kushida counters suicide dive into hoverboard lock. This dude a killer. Leo, though, sneaky shenanigans, dick kick, and final hour frog splash pin and retain. Broken hearts heard around the world, Cesar, but what did you think of the kickoff match to Victory Road?
I will say this: I thought my man Kushida had a shot until he hit that hoverboard lock. When he hit the when Leo hit the dive to outside and Kushida turned it into the hoverboard lock, I was like, that's when I knew Kushida wasn't going to win. Because the guy who really gets the ultimate spot in a match, my WWE brain, and I know it's Impact, but my WWE brain is whoever gets the best spot of the night is not winning the night. You know what I'm saying? And that was like the second hoverboard lock that he got on Leo Rush. And if I may, I'm sorry, the best Leo Rush music was when he was in NXT with the I came to collect. That theme song was fucking hitting. Because he came to collect, and he did get like championships when he came to collect. And when he played that shit, when he went Bobby Lashley down, Bobby Lashley was collecting the Intercontinental Championship. That is still the best theme song Leo Rush ever had. This match was good as shit. And the only reason I'm not mad Kushida didn't win is because Leo Rush has been tempting to call in option C and fight your boy for the Impact Heavyweight title. And goddamn, that match will be fire as well. Because we didn't get the he fought Alex Shelley for the X Division title, and that was kind of a shit match.
Chris Sabin,
sorry. He fought Chris Sabin for the X Division title, and then we were like, Chris Sabin got like hurt or something, and he rolled him up real quick. It was bullshit. But Leo Rush against Alex Shelley, if he does trade that title in, will be a fucking banger, and they best put that on at a pay-per-view, and that will be great. But not to say that this match was bad. This match was excellent. Well, just sad, so sad that my man, he's my man, 50 grand. I will never pick against Kushida. And he is my man, 50 grand.
Well, that being said, Sticks, I just feel bad because fucking Kushida won the Ultimate X match. Like, it was built up. He had the X. I was like, all right, we're going to get Kushida's going to get his due. It's not the main championship, but the commentators kept mentioning how much success he got, like in the junior division. And I think that was one of the reasons why he left New Japan, because he wanted to move up to the main title. But I digress. Kushida falls to Mr. Leo Rush. But what did you think of the kickoff match to Victory Road?
This was a hell of an opener for Victory Road. I mean, this Kushida, Killer Kushida. I mean, this man, multiple appendages he went after. I mean, he went after both arms. He started with the left arm. I mean, I think he put a hoverboard lock on in between the fucking turnbuckles. Like, he had him in the corner. That shit was wild, man. I mean, he was out. I mean, he was gonna cripple the guy and maim the guy. And unfortunately, I mean, it wasn't enough. I mean, Leo Rush did retain, but I mean, this was a banger of a match. I mean, we can get this Kushida in Impact. Woo! I mean, he came out with the sole purpose of gonna do whatever it takes to beat this guy, leave him in a pile of broken bones, and he damn near did. I mean, he damn near did. But yeah, I mean, Leo Rush still at X Division champion. I mean, like you talked about, they all. What I love about Impact is they talk about the X Division championship. They hold the X Division championship in such high regard. It's pretty damn near close to being up there with the world championship. Like, you see the list of people that have been X Division champion compared to, like, you're even like the Impact TNA World Championship. I mean, it is a Hall of Fame fucking list that have been X Division champion, and I mean, it's a cornerstone and a corner championship of Impact. I mean, a lot of people take more pride in being X Division champion than like Impact World Champion, and there's not very many companies outside of like WWE that would have something like that. I mean, a lot of people, you get maybe a handful in WWE that would say that about the Intercontinental Championship compared to like the World Heavyweight Championship, Universal Championship. But I mean, a lot of the guys and gals, I mean, there's been women that have gone for the X Division Championship themselves that wouldn't have been bad to be X Division champion. But I mean, this was a banger of an opener, and I mean, it was a great match to have coming off the heels of the pre-show, taking us on the victory road.
If I
Oh, the
could,
victory.
if I could, they do treat that X Division Championship like I would say probably like pre. It would probably say like 90s, early 90s Intercontinental Championship, where that person, in 2 to 3 years, would probably be the world championship. Like Attitude Era Intercontinental Champion would definitely be a world champion. Like Rock, like Stone Cold, like Kurt Angle, like Benoit, like Triple H, like Shawn Michaels. Like the person who won that Intercontinental Championship would officially be the next person to lead the company. That's how they treat that X Division Championship. Because I mean, if you look back, you got AJ, you got Samoa Joe. I mean, all fucking Impact guys are Christopher Daniels. Like they all became world championships. They don't shit on that X Division Championship. They really treat it. And y'all know I love my man Kushida. He will win it, but I like the fact that how they did this match was really, really, really good. And then Leo had to hit the low blow when the fucking ref wasn't looking to get that dub. But my man Kushida will be X Division champ, and he's gonna be the one to hold that title while they elevate other people to that fucking heavyweight championship.
Up next for the Knockouts Tag Team Championships, it's Styx's ex-wife. Along with Masha, it's MK Ultra versus the Shantaraj. MK Ultra doing great till the gay yanked the rope. Killer Kelly's ass is just great. Thank you, cameraman. Thank you. You need a raise. Good Lord. Good Lord, Masha. Straight up murdering these trannies. Evans boots her own boss on accident. Snowplow by Masha to Evans. MK Ultra retain. And the man went from Styx to midnight. Stixy Drip Trip, what did you think of this Knockouts Tag Team Championship match?
This was a good tag team championship match. MK Ultra showing why they're a strong champion. The Shantaraj, they got chemistry. Giselle was able to hit moves, showing why she's a strong competitor in the Knockouts division. Savannah Evans shows why she's the head of security in the Shantaraj, why she's a muscle. But they messed up, made that one mistake. And I tell you what, like we talked about here about NXT of Mello. Mello made it, pointing out the obvious, told those boys, told Matt Dragon and Wesley, you make a mistake, the champion, at this point, the champions are going to take advantage of it. They're going to get it. And that's what you got to do to retain. And my girl, Killer Kelly, and that fucking savage Masha Slamovich retain. The championship reign continues, and the Shantaraj has got to go back and figure out what's next for Giselle and her crew.
Cesar, we had the Knockouts Tag Team Championships on the line. MK Ultra versus the others. What did you think of this match?
I'm sorry. I was looking at booty meat on Instagram.
Well,
But
hopefully it matches up.
why are you hating on the gays, man? Why are you hating on the gays, Sangria?
Listen,
Why are you hating on the
listen,
gays?
listen. No,
Yeah, okay.
he needs to fight men. He needs to fight men.
True facts. True
Like,
facts.
you can't call yourself a woman and go beat all these Olympic records for women and say you're a hero to trannies everywhere. Nah, 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 nah,
But
nah.
wait. Isn't
As
that
my
what
man would say. As my man would say.
okay? But isn't that what Andy
Nah, nah.
does? Andy
So,
does this in APBW all the time.
what'd you think of the match, Cesar?
I mean, Andy does it in APBW, but I mean,
Moving on.
it was an all right match. It was an all right match. It won't bad. But the right people, one Killer Kelly, and them showed up and showed out and put these bitches in the dirt 6 feet deep as they should, man. Yeah. Sorry, so a little, little Stephen Booker T came out. I mean, I don't know where he came from. That rat bastard. I'd stab him in his neck if he was here live in person. But yeah, the right people won this match. Come on, son.
And
Come on, son.
Evans is black too. So good thing Stephen Booker T got the step.
Yeah, good thing. Good thing he got. But yeah, man, this was a good ass match. It was a great match for Victory Road. We all knew who was winning. Come on. MK Ultra ain't losing these titles no time soon. These bitches is out here. If I gotta quote myself, I gotta quote myself. Not to call no hoe no bitch. But these bitches is out here doing work, doing dirt, and putting bitches, not to call them bitches, you know what I'm saying? In the dirt as they should, as tag team champions.
Moving on, Bully continues to jump PCO backstage, tries to set his ass on fire.
After hitting this nigga with a car.
But PCO has a couple brain cells left. He spits gasoline in Bully's eyes. He runs away.
I would have too.
The next match was Crazy Steve versus Black Taurus. Fuckface Tom is terrified. This is a hard-hitting match. I'm guessing these two are best friends because they fucking each other up. I'm actually digging Crazy Steve. I like this crazy ass character. He tries to go for the eyes again. I'm glad we got an actual match this time as opposed to the fucking eye attacks he did on old Speedball. Steve begs for mercy and Taurus gives in, but Steve takes advantage and even tries the fork thing again, but Taurus able to avoid it. Steve does gouge the eyes and hits a diving DDT for the win. Places Taurus's head in his lap, Dexter style. Cesar, what did you think of the attack on PCO once again? And then Crazy Steve versus Black Taurus?
So yeah, the bully attempt of murder part 2. I was like, damn. Somebody needed to bully a samurai mask because I thought this nigga was Hennessy Ronin. Once again, I was like, damn, you trying to kill this cracker? But PCO's old ass can't die. I mean, shit. He's like the good version. See, he is the good version of nigga hating Sting. You know what I'm saying? Nigga hating Sting can't die, and PCO can't die. They probably got to fight each other and stab each other in the heart, and then they will both die together. So I'm gonna say about that.
That's like a Freddy versus Jason scenario.
Exactly, and that's all I'm gonna say because I don't want to repeat it last week. Okay, I got all that hate out of my heart.
Rant of the year.
And I'm trying to be a more peaceful person. Here for it. There will be no more rants like that.
Even to me? Even to me?
You know what, you motherfucker? You lucky Sticks is here, you cross-eyed fuck. Because if Sticks won't hear, curse your bitch ass out. You know, but no, I'm trying to be a peaceful person. not talking about your show. What was the next shit? Crazy Steve.
Crazy Steve versus Black Taurus.
So I will tell you, people. I will tell you, nice people, because the pretzels, I will not lie to you. Like I said, I will lie to sangria. I will not lie to Sticks, and I will lie to Jake's mama and tell her that I'm shooting blanks when I skeet up in them draws. But I will not lie to y'all. I was pressured for time because I was in these streets.
Oh man. Well,
And I here's what I got from this
it's
match.
all right.
The two Crockett's came out, and I saw a fork at the announcer table, and I saw Crazy Steve won because I watched this shit and fast forward. I ain't even gonna lie. I watched this shit and fast forward. And the disrespect for you, Impact, because you could have had the A, the B, the C on this card.
Yeah. Well, no, I would replace it with something different, but I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, okay. Whatever you want to place for it. But you got me.
I got the perfect match.
This shit should have been on the pre-show. This match should have been on the pre-show. And to me, the A, the B, the C could have been here because it was still before the Tag Team of Championships. So I would have replaced this match with the A, the B, the C. But that's just me because I love AB. I like these guys. I like not to say that both teams
They're awesome.
Not to say both teams did not have a good match because I like Moose as well and I like Brian Myers. What do they call themselves? What do they call themselves? Sangria, like the best tag team in the world or something.
Most professional wrestling.
Fuck yes,
gods,
and that is goated as well. And it was the most professional wrestling gods versus the A, the B, the C. And I would have replaced this match with that. You could have put it earlier in the card, and I'm not mad, but putting those guys on the pre-show and not putting this match on the pre-show felt like one of those shits we complain about AEW about.
Match arrangement.
Yes, match arrangement. Yes, because I wouldn't have had this match this late in the card. This should have been earlier. If you're going to have this match, because there's no title. There's no even bullshit. It's just two people. I would have had this on the pre-show after the Allen Angels match and had the other guys later. But I digress. I
have a different opinion, but Sticks, what did you think of Bully continuing to torture PCO and then Crazy Steve versus Black Taurus?
Yeah, Bully Ray still trying to basically make it so that he doesn't have a match against PCO, the French Canadian Frankenstein. But like you said, there's still a few nuts and bolts rattling around in that brain of his, and he's able to spit some gasoline on him, blind him, and able to have Bully retreat. Then we got Crazy Steve and Black Taurus. I wasn't mad at this match because this was a storytelling match. I mean, this was one that showed Black Taurus and Crazy Steve. They were part of Decay. They were a legit tag team. So these guys were close. And with everything that's going on with Crazy Steve, like this was a story to show you, like a storytelling to show you that Crazy Steve, he's out. I mean, he's full heel. He's some switches have flipped. And when Black Taurus had the chance to put him away, he did. And Crazy Steve took advantage of that. And then, like you said, after Crazy Steve picked up the dub, which the finisher he has, it's a good finisher. The second rope, second turnbuckle, spinning DDT. I like that. I don't mind that. Like you said, after they're picking up the dub, he's sitting there and he's holding Black Taurus in his lap and just and like petting him. I didn't mind this. I mean, for the last year, I've been a huge ABC fan. Huge fan of even singles of Ace Austin, Chris Bay. You put these two guys together, phenomenal tag team. I didn't mind this being on the main card because it was telling the story, and it's another chapter in the story that we're going to see of Crazy Steve on his journey of insanity that he's on.
Not bad, not bad. But up next, Tommy Dreamer telling Not Kinsey that he loves everyone because we got career versus title. It was the DMC Kenny King with old Sheldon versus Tommy Dreamer. Tommy in funk inspired gear. The crowd is hot for Dreamer. His family is there, which Cesar had mentioned earlier. WWE thinking this motherfucker gonna die. A slow pace match. Dreamer spits water in King's face. Dreamer for sure is all about putting the future over, so it'll be interesting to see how this turns out. King making Dreamer look great until that suplex on the ramp. Dreamer stumbles a bit. King on the outside talking shit to Dreamer's daughters as he punches him. I'm your daddy now. Dreamer noticeably struggling in some spots here. King does the HBK flare spot. Sorry, I hate you. Dreamer hits the cutter. I think King messed up the figure 4 attempt. He had to do it a couple times. Dreamer hits the Dreamer driver, pile driver, attempts moonsault, but Sheldon put a stop to that. Sheldon gets ejected, but here comes Heath. Hits the zigzag on King. Dreamer hits a DDT to win the Digital Media Championship. That was a surprise. Sticks, what did you think of the career versus title match?
This was an okay match. I mean, Kenny King, like you said, did a good job of carrying Tommy in this match. And this is another thing to have on Tommy's resume. But just watching this match and seeing some of the flub spots, as it makes you start wondering when is the dance going to be over for Tommy? Like, I think Tommy in ring, the clock's ticking on it, but I think he can do so much outside the ring to help Impact, to help younger talents, in which I hope whenever he does hang it up, I hope he has a role backstage on Impact, because I think his mind and his ability to help the talent, I think that would do nothing but benefit Impact Wrestling. But this match, it was an okay match. Like, if you wanted to, I think having the Digital Media Championship on the pre-show would have been good for the pre-show, because it's a championship. You would have had the feel good feelings that you had after this leading in to the main card. I think that would have been good. You could have had ABC and the Most Professional Wrestling Gods on the main card if you would have swapped them. But I understand it's a championship. You had it on the main card. I understand why Impact did it. It's okay. It was an okay match, but this is when I would have switched matches. This is the match I would have swapped out with, but it was an okay match.
That's funny, because all three of us are going to have different opinions on that, because I have a match for sure that should have been on the pre-show. They did our man Joe Hendry wrong, though. When he defended the Digital Media Championship, they put his ass on the pre-show. The disrespect to Joe Hendry. But I digress. Cesar, the Digital Media Championship was on the line. It was career versus title. What do you think?
They gave the intro and this match, and it was funny because when I came home, I was cooking food. I ate the food, watched like half of this match, and fell asleep. Had to rewind it. Woke up and had to rewind it. Look, I was drunk.
Poor Dreamer.
Look, I was drunk as fuck. That's not disrespecting Dreamer. I was drunk as fuck. I Dreamer. I was drunk as fuck. I went out after work. I worked all day.
Mhm.
I went out after work. I had some beers, and then it was a friend's birthday, so we then went and had some margaritas. And I came home. I literally put it on. I cooked some food, and then I ate, and then I fell asleep. And then when I really watched it all the way back with the intro and shit, it was 40 fucking minutes. It was 20 minutes of intro and 25 minutes of match.
Oh my God, I didn't even realize that.
And yeah, see, bitch, yeah, you laughing, but you laughing, but you're like, it's Dreamer.
And
Like
Dreamer like stumbled through the whole fucking
the whole fucking
he
match.
was gassed after the first 3 minutes. Like he was like, I'm done. And he still won.
And he still won. Exactly. If you go back and watch Victory Road, I swear to God, like the backstage shit starts at 120 and the match pin is at like 147.
Smash cut to Cesar drooling on the couch.
Dude, I was
he hears the ring bell and he thinks it's his alarm. It's DoorDash.
yeah, like no, it's not 120, it's like 100.
He ordered chicken
It's
parm,
147.
like pressing his phone. He's like, oh, what the fuck?
It was something like it, dude. I swear to God, it was like it starts at like 107 and it ends at like 147. I swear to God, if you go back and watch it. And I was like, why is there so much time for this match? But yeah, like sure, me and Six called it last week. Was like, we haven't heard anything about Dreamer stopping or giving it up. So he was going to win this match. And I think I even said it last week. Like, Heath's going to come out just like Heath came out. Whoever DMC beat. I think he beat Crazy Steve at the pay-per-view, but Heath came out and tried to hit him with that zigzag bullshit. Or the other old cracker. I don't know.
Swinger. Johnny Swinger.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah. That other old cracker. He's trying to hit him. He hit him with the zigzag and tried to get him for the win. But he did it for old Dreamer, and Dreamer got the win. So Dreamer's the new DMC champ and whatnot. But I mean, whatever, man. Whatever. Yeah, okay. Dreamer.
my favorite thing about the DMC, well, not now, but Kenny King is he over exaggerates like Cesar does. Like he said, Johnny Swinger is 438 years old or something. And he said Tommy Dreamer, what did he say? He weighs like 1,000 pounds.
1,000 pounds.
Like the over exaggeration reminds me of Cesar. It's hilarious.
Yeah. No, well, man, it's true, man. That nigga probably does weigh 1,000 pounds. That's why he couldn't win. And that's why old Cracker had to go hit him with a fucking zigzag on some bullshit. But either way, yeah, this match again, I'm sorry, could have been on the pre-show. And them crackers, the A, the B, the C, could have been on the main show. Now, Zangria, I know you said you'll get to when you would have.
You're not going to agree with what I say, but I'm standing by it.
No, but I'm standing by that. You probably would have wanted that ABC tag match.
Oh, for sure,
yeah, no, I'm standing by that. You wanted the ABC match on the show, on the main card, and not the pre-show, because you thought it was really, really great.
Hey, the the pre-show was free money. Thanks.
It was
A, the B,
the C, on the C. And no, you are absolutely correct. ABC made the free show the free.
Well, the pre-show,
the pre-show. Yeah, I'm sorry, those dudes are so good. Yeah. They are so good, and the Rascals only run the titles because it's the Rascals. And you know, I was thinking of the Rascals. Well, I know we'll get to it, but the Rascals match, I was thinking, if WWE would have taken all three of them, right, and then just fired if everything would have happened, and just fired old boy, would Wes be Wes right now?
No,
because he would have been with the other cracker.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Would West be singles West?
Nope. I think they would have went the Usos route. If what's it the Nazi stood if the Nazi would have stood in NXT, the Rascals would have been the Usos of NXT, I believe. But you're
So
right.
you
You're
think
right.
they'd have been like the Usos? Yeah,
Yeah.
they would have had to split them up that way.
Uh, Eventually, like
Eventually, yeah,
way
eventually, but they would have
main
been
roster, main
right,
roster.
right, right. Oh, you're just saying they would have went up.
Oh yeah, if they would have been called up, then they should have been split. But if
Like
they
if
would have
WWE
stayed
would have taken
together,
all three of them instead of just
oh, all three of them.
yeah, if WWE would have taken all three of them and the same shit where Cracker who went back to Impact,
Hmm.
but the other two, West and light skinned Cracker, would have stayed in NXT. Would West have been West?
No, I think they favor their tag teams in NXT. So if two out of the three would have stayed, that
Yeah,
the MSK would have stood MSK.
it would have stayed MSK because it would have been 2 out of 3.
Yep.
And then you think West would have not been what West
No
is
way.
right
No
now.
way. No way.
And that's crazy because how many like match of the year candidates does that cracker have?
It's strange how fate works like that.
Yeah,
It was the best and worst thing to happen to Wesley because he is a tag team guy and his tag team partner left.
yeah,
So all hey, say what you want, but
yeah,
all cross eyes like, you know what,
yeah.
Wes? I'm gonna give you a chance and you
But
shine.
I know it's coming up soon, but I was watching it again today. You know, I love a good tag team match. And they were talking about old boy, what
But you
he
don't
was
love a
fighting.
dreamer match.
What? No, yeah, he
But you
not
don't
not
love a dreamer match.
I don't love a dreamer match because I did not watch that bullshit. But they were talking about old boy from Rascals, like what Alex Shelley trained him, and they were like Alex Shelley
Wentz?
predicted him, not West, but the
No,
other light skinned
Wentz.
yeah,
Wentz.
Wentz.
Yeah.
Alex Shelley was like he thought he could be a future
Champion.
heavyweight champion, and I'm like, damn, is that? And then me, you know, being a Negro, was like, damn, the white man is holding
Oh,
down both of these light skins,
come
like
on.
both of these light skins, because the light skins could be so good without him, and he can't keep a job. I was like, oh, well, Uncle Ruckus. Oh, the white man is holding down both two black men from being the greatest. So you know, I had to laugh.
I think Trey Miguel could be a massive star in the future. That dude can cook.
Yeah, he's
You
good,
saw
he's good as shit.
you saw it with his X Division reigns. He is so good.
Yeah.
But it's nice having him in a tag team to show that he can do multiple things. He can be a
Multiple
single
things.
champion, but he can also be a tag team champion too.
But can we can say the same thing about Wes? But we can
Sticks, did I get your thoughts on the Dreamer match?
no, you didn't. So
I'm sorry. Sticks, because career versus title. What'd you think?
Oh no, you got my
Oh shit.
no, I said they should have swapped this out for ABC.
Oh, that's right. We've been drinking, folks. Up next, it's Deonna Purrazzo versus the returning Jordan Grace, of course.
the Andy beat match of the night.
This is the Andy Crumb match of the night. He crumbed everywhere. His phone is going to be sticky for weeks because of this match. Again, the commentators with the history between these two, much appreciated. Honey dumper all over Grace's arm. Grace screams like a dude. All the chemistry in the world between these two. Nobody pulling punches here. Grace's strength on full display. The coup de cas. Okay. That's Deanna's package tombstone. It gets a 2.5. Grace with the dead eye to Deonna gets a 2 3/4. I'm very curious as to why Deonna did not make it in NXT. She's incredible. Grace wins with Juggernaut Driver. This was a fucking great match. These two women, you can tell they've wrestled each other many, many times. The chemistry is undeniable. Deonna versus Jordan, fucking phenomenal. Cesar, what'd you think of this match? It's Jordan Grace's return.
I can tell you why Deanna did not get the respect in NXT because she did not wrestle anybody great. It was literally like rookie on rookie when she was in NXT,
Okay, I can see
and
that.
it was literally rookie on rookie, and we can see those women wrestling in other promotions right now
I think
and doing
Deanna
work.
Deanna was wrestling like Peyton Royce and Billy Kay, like back in her NXT days,
Yeah, like singles matches. Yeah, like back when they both were fresh.
and
Uh,
Liv
yeah,
Morgan,
and like
a dope
live and shit
character.
like that. So it wasn't like, and I think even Tegan Knox, but it wasn't
Yeah,
even like
probably.
good
Yeah.
because they did not give them time to develop. And then when you see, and I think somebody who went to AEW, I can't remember, and probably somebody who went to AEW or no TNA or New Japan, whatever. Like they didn't give them time to develop, and you see how good she is right now, and you're missing out. You're missing out. You had talent. You had talent. We all know that NXT is the best women's division. And this is back when Vince was in control. It wasn't when HBK was in control and he was cooking and giving bitches time to develop. Not to call these bitches, these women bitches and shit. I've been drinking. So fuck you. Uh but yeah, this is like what their fifth match because Deanna Purrazzo was she's 4-0 against the Juggernaut. Uh but yeah, she get the coup d'etat. Sorry, it was the coup d'etat, Sangria, that she hit her with. But you know, when she hit that bitch with the top rope superplex into the Goldberg shit. Ooh, that shit was cold. She was like, "Pow!" and instantly scooped her, bow, into the fucking Goldberg. I was like, God damn. And the way Deanna, she hit her on something that was so cold. She hit her on something that was like a flippy shit. It was cold, and she went for the pin, and it was like 1, 2, and then bow into the fucking into the submission. And I was like, damn, that was smooth. So good. Because she is a virtuoso. And it was so, and she started the match trying to do with the handshake again, like she always did. And Jordan Grace was about that
So,
bullshit.
nah,
She wasn't
bitch,
about
not
that
this
bullshit.
time,
Yeah,
not this time.
yeah. And then she wasn't about it when she beat her the last time, and she wasn't about it about this time. And yeah, damn, this match was. These women showed up and showed out. You goddamn right, and it
This is
was a
the beer sniz of the night. The
you
beer sniz.
goddamn right. If you had to give something to beer sniz and beer cheese, this was the beer sniz of the night. These two broads put on a show for that crowd in New York, and they pulled out some bangers, some new shit, some crazy shit. Uh, I love this match. This match was really, really, really good. And then yeah, Jordan just rolling it over and trapping her for the win. You might call that a lazy win or an easy win, but what they did to each other in the match led to, I feel like, told a great story and led to like that kind of a rollover win, like because she knew she would go for it, and then she knew she could roll over and get the win on her, and that would be a surprise. And this match was fucking chef's kiss. It was definitely four. It was definitely four Andy Jerkoffs, 4.5 Andy Jerkoffs out of 5 for me, for your boy. And
This was 4.5 crusty Andy socks.
yeah,
6. If anybody would know more about the history of these two than us, Cesar, it's Sticks. Talk about Sticks to midnight. Sticks wax about Deanna versus Jordan 5, I believe, right? Is the 5th time they fought?
yeah.
Yes, sir. It's not very often when later in the card in your own division your championship, when you have your championship match later on in in the card, that a match outshines your own division's championship match. And this match, my God, Cesar, you talked about NXT dropping the ball of Deonna Purrazzo. Well, I tell you what, I'm very happy that they did, because as a fan of Impact that has watched Deonna Purrazzo since she stepped foot in Impact that day to Friday night, Victory Road, the ascension and just the top tier development that Deonna Purrazzo has done with her character and in-ring work has been just phenomenal. This woman has made herself so she's made it so that if WWE probably going to call her if they haven't already, because she's improved herself so much. If you're an Impact fan,
they know when her contract is up, and they're calling her, and they know. And now, sorry to interrupt you, sir. Sorry to interrupt you, but she has made not a name for herself, but put that whole division on excellence as we treat the NXT women's division. Like the Raw, the SmackDown women's division, I'm sorry, is shit. The AEW women's division, we're not gonna talk about. We don't even talk about anymore. Only shit we talk about is like the backstage shit with Booty Storm, because the character work is fucking great. But this Impact women division with Donna Purrazzo, she's elevated all these other broads. That tag team division is great, like you said, sir, and she is killing it. And I would be like, I'm sorry, you motherfuckers gotta pay me. You gotta pay me like you pay the men if you want me to come to WWE. As she should. As she should. Sorry, sir. Please continue.
Deonna Purrazzo is the straw that stirs the Knockouts division's drink. This woman, like you have said, like the gentleman who does not lie to the fine pretzels and yours truly, Cesar, just said she has elevated everybody in that division. The one thing that Impact allows her to do that WWE doesn't allow her to do is take on other bookings for other organizations to allow herself to be more out there. Like the Champ Challenge. This woman went down to Mexico and became the women's champion, I believe, in the AAA promotion. She went down there, and I'm very sorry. I don't watch very much AAA, but I'm going to say this.
But disrespect, no.
She did a good solid for them and elevated their women's lucha division. Do you want to do that? She had the Champ Challenge every Thursday. She was out there taking on anybody, any woman that wanted to step up, and she did it. And in this match, like they had said, 4-0 against a woman that has made noise herself in the women's division, Jordynne Grace, a woman that has a very, very great history and Impact and in the Knockouts division. They put on a barn burner. I think this is probably the best match out of the 5 that they've had. Jordynne Grace with that stalling superplex. And then the follow-up, we see Nathaniel Rollins top rope and into the Falcon Arrow. Doesn't ever seal the deal, but it's a hell of a two-move duo move. Jordynne Grace did that with the suplex, the jackhammer. It's so awesome. This match was one of the best. I I think the main event was just a little bit, just a little bit better than this match. But I tell you what, this match, my God, this match was so good. If you're as an Impact fan, and if you're somebody backstage in Impact, seeing the development of Deonna Purrazzo, you're nothing but happy seeing this woman the last 2, 3, 4 years that she's been in Impact go out there and tear it down with a woman that has been entrenched in Impact and in TNA and have a match like this. This was a great, this is a, like you said, a beer sniz match. This was so good.
Fucking phenomenal. These women put on a banger. But gentlemen, this is quite possibly where the night will turn on your opinion of my opinion. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Okay. So earlier I said I like Crazy Steve's character
Sure.
because he's kind of like he did that emotional interview with Fuckface Tom. And I'm not familiar with Crazy Steve. So when I saw him, like, okay, Crazy Steve, what a creative name. And then he explained his story to Fuckface Tom, and I was like, this dude got issues. Smash cut to him trying to fork some guy's eyes out. I was like, damn, this dude's a fucking insane. This is like a American Psycho like killer here. He's trying to like really fucking kill people. He's doing a good job, in other words, as a crazy person. And then we have the opposite end of that. Gentlemen, I do not like the bully versus PCO story. It's the opposite spectrum. We have Crazy Steve, who's like the more modern day psycho killer, versus the vintage Frankenstein psycho killer and PCO. It's really stupid. I think it's really dumb. This is where I took the least amount of notes on this. PCO versus Bully. Cheese grater to the balls. Bully Ray is busted open. Where? Said fucking the bald guy. PCO won. Now see, I think this match would have made more of an here we go. Impact. You see what I did there? If after Bully hit him with the car, Bully was in the ring like this, like we're it's our match. Where is he at? He's like looking at his watch, talking to the ref, like he's not showing up. He forfeits the match. Oh well. On the pre-show, he just hit him with the car. He's in the ring. Where's PCO? He's not showing up. Oh, just start the ref. Start the count, ref. Start the count. You know that classic spot where the ref goes 1, 2, and he gets to 9, and then the lights go out, and then PCO comes out stumbling. That's what should have replaced ABC. ABC should have been in this spot. ABC's match right here. Swap with PCO and Bully on the pre-show. I have not been a fan of this at all. Corny as shit. This is very stupid. I didn't like it, but those are the only notes I took on it, so I'm not going to waste any more time. Sticks, what did you think of this?
It was a fine match. I'd say it with hesitancy. I'm not. It's okay. It was okay. I mean, it was a gimmick match. I mean, if you look at how much they've invested with Bully and Steve Macklin with PCO, I see why they had this on the main card with the numerous episodes of Impact on Access TV that they've had with this. I understand it. PCO, I'm not a fan of PCO. I haven't been. PCO was the same. This was the same character PCO was when pre Tony Khan Ring of Honor, pre-Ring of Honor, before Tony Khan took over. It's the same character he was in Ring of Honor. So I'm not a fan of it. I would have had it lower on the card if you were gonna have it on the match card. It was okay. I mean, PCO isn't that great of a wrestler. He has like 2 moves maybe that he does decently. Outside that, he doesn't sell very well. His character's not very believable. I mean, if anything, this attributed to, I guess if you want to say Bully, maybe carrying the match, but I mean, even that it wasn't great. I mean, I don't mind Bully, but I'd like to see less Bully on my TV. Like maybe have him show up for like big pay-per-views and then kind of go away and do his busted open radio gig, stuff like that. I don't know. But I mean, for all the good things that Impact does, this is one of them that they tend to do way too much of, is that they give people like Bully and PCO like way too much TV time and pay-per-view time. So I understand why you would flip this match out, but I understand why they had it because of all the TV time that they've added to it.
Sticks, I sort of agree with you, but I would switch it. I would switch. I actually enjoy Bully because he commits. Bully commits. I appreciate Bully's commitment. He's a dick. I like it. Whereas PCO is getting way too much fucking TV time. That's enough of PCO. I thought we were gonna see Carl. I thought Carl was gonna come out and be like, "Hey, what the fuck's going on? I'm normal now." Then that would have been interesting. But what happened? Nah. Okay, Cesar, go for it. What'd you think?
I'm not mad at what you
Oh,
said.
we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight right now.
No, I'm not mad at what you said. Why are we gonna fight?
I thought you were gonna disagree with me.
No, I'm not mad at what you said,
Okay.
considering how the card went. I'm not mad. I expected I expected Macklin to come out the whole time, but he's in the main event because he came out and attacked PCO.
Mhm.
Yeah, Bully hit him with the car. Then Bully put him with the gas in his eye, and then even Santino hit him with the Cobra to try to hype up the match. And Bully put 4 tables in the ring, and PCO went through all 4 of them.
He put himself through like a couple of them.
Put himself through 3 of them.
Jesus.
I'm not mad at what you're saying. Yes, but Bully fully commits. And that is what makes the match great. And Bully kicked out of what? 2 finishers, which what makes the match great. And yes, if I had the choice to switch the card, guaranteed I would have put this on the pre-show.
Yes.
For A, the B, the C.
Exactly.
But y'all know I've said it, I don't know how many times in any match. I love the A, the B, the C. But ABC had to go on before the tag team championship match, though. Just because you have to have the Rascals before. You have to have a tag team match before the tag team match for the titles. Even though they fucking, I don't care who. Yeah, Motor City Machine Guns. Come on, man, they're so great. And
yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like what they did with the women. It's like what they did with the women. You had Jordan and Deanna before Trinity and
before Trinity.
Yeah,
even though Jordan and Deanna was better than Trinity and what the fuck's her name? You have to
Alicia.
Yeah, fucking who cares? You have to have it on.
You're right.
You have to have that match on.
Yeah.
Before the title match.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not gonna instantly swap it for where it is in the card.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It could have been
but
could have arranged better. Yeah.
If I have the total control over the pre-show and the card,
Yeah.
I'm more likely putting this on the. I'm putting this on even before Moose and them. I'm putting Bully and PCO first. I'm putting Bully and PCO on the pre-show, and then I'm having everything else on the card. And yes, I would. I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have. Kushida and maybe Leo Rush start the card. I'd probably have ABC in them start the card.
If you ask me, I think this match hurt the Trinity match because we're going to talk about it later.
Yeah.
About the overuse of tables.
Yes, because this had like what, like 10, 12 tables in it.
It was like a wedding reception. There's like 15
Yeah,
tables.
there's so many tables that got smashed in this match. And then the next match. Wait, was the next match the woman match?
No, the next match is my beer cheese match.
Okay. We'll get to it.
Thank you.
We'll get to it. I'm sorry. I digress, Sangria.
It's okay.
We'll get to
I
it.
get it. I get it.
But yeah, this match was definitely the take a shit match. It was way overuse of ignorant shit. Like this was an ignorant shit to get your ignorant shit out match. And I'm fine with that if you want to have an ignorant shit match. Because it was anything goes, and it was PCO versus Bully. And you know Bully's gonna use tables. And Devon's coming back the next 1,000 episodes. They've been promoting that for like 3 weeks. So you know Bully's gonna use tables, but this literally was the worst match of the card.
Yes.
And I mean even the pre-show.
Yes.
Even the pre-show.
Yes.
This was the worst match of the card. And
we're critical of all companies, okay?
And yeah. I should have fast forwarded. I was cooking. I was literally cooking breakfast watching this match, and I should have fast forwarded this versus Crazy Steve.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
And I will admit that. I will totally admit that. I was literally watching this match before I watched football this morning. And the only reason I did not fast forward it because I was cooking eggs and bacon and an everything bagel. And I'll tell you guys it because I will tell you some fuck shit, but I will not tell a lie. Cesar Jones, and my last name ain't even Jones, nigga. Cesar Jones, 2023, nigga. And I'll tell you that shit right fucking now.
All right, up next.
I'll just say this. With as much TV time that they've allowed on just regular Impact TV for this would have been better on just a regular Impact show than a premium live event.
This should have been on Thursday and not tonight.
1 billion % correct.
This should have been on the Thursday before and not on fucking Victory Road.
That being said, up next was for the Impact Tag Team Championships. We had the defending champs.
Don't you dare say that shit. Don't you dare say that shit.
Rascals versus
what? Versus who, nigga?
City. The Motor City.
I will punch his fucking camera.
Guns. Fucking incredible. I'm trying to take notes when everything is so damn smooth and perfect. It's like past versus present in this phenomenal.
Can we just get 10 seconds of silence for how good this match was?
Hold on. Impact needs to be on a watchable channel, folks, because everybody is missing out. Styx is the messiah of Impact Wrestling who showed us the light, Cesar. He showed us the light. We were privileged to watch this tag team championship match. Woo! Oh, Lord. Oh, sing it, Styx. Sing it, Styx. You're the man.
Oh, Styx Impact, nigga. Watch this, Styx.
Drip. Okay, yeah.
Drip. God damn it.
Sabin, Ambrose, double dragon screws both rascals at once. Every time the commentators call them the Guns, I think of the Ass Boys. Rascals with tag belt shenanigans. Looks like Trey injured his leg. The good hands fuck over the guns. Spray paint to Saban's face. Rascals roll up with the most
Mo,
deadliest
deadliest move
all
of
entertainment.
sports entertainment.
90% of this match was good. That's why I'm giving it my beer cheese match of the night. This was
90?
this was a religious experience.
Wait, did you say 90?
Yes, because of spray paint. This was a religious experience of tag team wrestling. Holy shit, we're not even at the main event. This is my beer cheese match of the night. I was blown away. I was blown away. The Rascals versus the Motor City Machine Guns, the greatest tag team in Impact history. But before we get to the Messiah of Impact Wrestling, we got to get to Big Carpe.
Don't talk to me right now.
Okay,
Don't talk to me. Hold on. I'm still halfway skeeting for watching this match last night. Okay.
Caesar's in his refractory period, so Styx, the Messiah of Impact Wrestling. Wrestling.
Paint that shit like Da Vinci could when that cracker was talking about the Monaho, and I don't even think that was the right artist with the right painting. But
I want you to wax poetic about quite possibly the greatest tag team match that I've seen in Impact.
Gentlemen, when we think of a picture perfect tag team match, I want you to go back. Let's go back in the archives and watch this. This match was, like you said, possibly the greatest that all three of us have watched. No. This might be the greatest tag team match to ever have happened on God's green earth.
Wow.
This tag team match, boys, we talk about how good the ABC is. This is no disrespect to the ABC. My God, put the ABC up against the Guns again, against the Rascals. Woo! They might even say, oh, you boys think that was good? Woo! Let us show you something. This match was so good. So good. The Guns, these boys been tagging, collecting titles, working for years upon years upon years. The chemistry, the fluidity that these boys have. And the Rascals, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Meatloaf said it. We got 2 out of 3 of the OG Rascals. They ain't bad. They good. This was a great match. Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin. Alex Shelley working, dragon screwing. Both legs. You had him in the corner. Showing new things. Giving us new moves to do. Chris Sabin and him working together. But the Rascals, this new Rascals, boys. These boys, they gonna win by any means necessary. We saw it with Trey Miguel. Young Zachary Wentz is back. The boys, the Treehouse, they gonna smoke teams, but they're gonna smoke them a different way with little spray paint, little tag them. Like you said, 90%. This match was great. But I understand the ending because the Rascals are the heels. They've won those titles. They've ascended to being tag team champions by one way only.
Mm-hmm.
Spray painting people and collecting those dubs with the roll-ups. But all in all, this match was a great tag team match. This match, gentlemen, is why Impact is so grossly underrated. Like Cesar said, like everybody has said, you give this promotion a legit channel that everybody could watch. We wouldn't be talking about ATW challenge in WWE. Boys, I think Impact would have put a pretty good fight against WWE weekly television if they had a legit channel.
I said this was 90% great, and I still gave it my beer cheese match of the night. Fucking phenomenal. while Caesar plays with his backgrounds. Caesar, the Impact Tag Team Championships were on the line. It was the Rascals taking on the greatest tag team of Impact history, the Motor City Machine Guns. What did you think, my friend?
This shit right here.
Oh, he's gonna preach. He's about to preach, Sticks.
No, I gotta move shit around on my desk.
Oh, fuck.
I gotta fill up my beer. I
Oh,
gotta fill up my
God.
beer. I take this beautiful can and throw it away
Here we go.
in the trash can, you bitch. I gotta move the keyboard. This is the fucking
Oh,
keyboard.
fuck. Look at, what is he gonna do?
The
Is he gonna
phone. I'm putting it over there.
He's gonna
out of the way.
helicopter his dick in
Out
front.
of the fuck. I'll pull my dick out right
Oh,
now
fuck.
for this match. Okay, this shit gets. This is what I'm talking about. If you heard my dumb drunk ass talking about the A, the B, the C, and I'm talking about dream matches on Impact because I watch it right now, it's just because I like the A, the B, the C. Them boys can wrestle. I'm not saying the Rascals are trash, because if you watch this fucking show, they showed you what they can do. If you've watched this fucking show, The Tripod, you know what that Cracker and the Rascals could do. And if you've watched wrestling as long as all of us have, especially that Cracker down the bottom, he's on the bottom. He's on the bottom for me, but he should be number one in your hearts. I'm talking about Sticks, the Adams. If you watch Impact as long as he has, because I left when Christopher Daniels and AJ Styles and Samoa Joe left. I left when they left, but that man stayed with that man down bottom stayed with. He may be down bottom on the screen, but he should be number one in your hearts. God damn it, Stixie Adams. If you're stuck with the Motor City Machine Guns, and I've seen them back in the day, and those assholes are seasoned vets now, good God, you would know why I want the A, the B, the C. And they've already fought because they're in the same company. When you're in the same company, you know they already fought. You know they've already fought. You know they've already had a classic, and you know it's a 10 out of 10. But my dumb ass is back, and I ain't seen it. And you know why I want the A, the B, the C versus the Motor City Machine. I don't care if one of them's heavyweight championship. Give a fuck. I want those four assholes in a ring doing the Lord's work. And that's called tagger teaming wrestling. I want that shit. Like if you watch WWE, like we watch WWE, I want that shit where you talk about like DIY versus FTR. And I know they're called FTR now, but they weren't back in the day. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I want that shit like you talk about like Usos versus New Day in that hell in a cell. I want some shit like that. Because these crackers fought the Rascals. I'm talking about them boys from Detroit. Okay. Them two Odin boys from Detroit. They pulled up on two Rascals. And goddamn it, if they didn't put on a show, then my name is not Julius _ Caesar with your bitch ass. Okay? Because these motherfuckers, Jesus Christ, they put on a show. And you know what? The titles didn't even need to be on the line. That was some bullshit. The only bullshit about this match is the titles was on the line. Because if the titles weren't on the line, I honestly could not have tell you who would have won the match. I only know the people who would have won the match because the titles were on the line, and they did not want to take it off the Rascals. And one of them was the heavyweight championship. One of them was a heavyweight champ. Let's really be honest. If there were no titles on the line, this match would have, it would have cooked. If you get on TikTok and you see Woody holding a cracker back, talking about let him cook, this was that shit. Let them cook. And them niggas was in the kitchen like Gordon Ramsay, bitch. They was cooking the whole fucking match. I don't care. In the ring, outside the ring, in the stands, outside the parking lot, which they didn't go, at Jake's mama's house, them niggas was cooking, okay? They cooked the entire fucking match. Get your bitch ass on YouTube, okay? Pay the $5. It's $5. $4.99 a month, you stupid bitch. And if you're still too cheap, holla at your boy. I'll give you my shit and password. Watch this fucking shit. It was cooking like cooking ain't never done, nigga. You ain't never ate like this on a tag team match. Them Motor City fuckboys against them Rascal Crackers. God damn. This shit was a 12 out of 10 sober, nigga. So it's only a 20 out of 10 drunk with your bitch ass. I'll watch it again after this, nigga. This was the car pack match of the week, nigga. You see the background? Fuck your life. Fuck your mama. Fuck your daddy. Fuck your job. Fuck any other wrestling show you watch. This shit was gold, nigga. Pack this shit up. Put it in the vault. Gold, nigga. Heavyweight gold, nigga. This shit was good. Fuck anything else that came after this. So good.
With that being said, Cesar has no thoughts on the subject. But up next,
so fucking good. Run this shit back on 1,000 episode, nigga. If they don't run this shit back, that show's bullshit. And I said it.
Up next is for the Knockouts Championship. In the most obvious outcome match of the night, it was Trinity versus Alicia Edwards with Eddie. Eddie and Alicia shit on New York. The crowd throws glow sticks at Eddie and Alicia. Vince would never. Usi chants for Trin. Of course, Trin is whooping that trick. What a fall from competition for her. She's now facing a 3 in the wrestling department and a 0 in the looks. A New Jersey 9 to JH, though. Trin kicks the ref right in the face on accident. Starstruck to Alicia, but the ref is out. They are perfectly fine with dudes attacking the women here. Eddie throws Trinity to the mat. Frankie and Tracy for the save. Eddie placed on table. Trinity flies onto him from the top rope to the outside. The table does not break, but I'm pretty sure it still hurt. Kendo stick attack by Alicia, 2.5. But the colon blow for the retain for Trinity, Cesar. What did you think of this Knockouts Championship match?
To be honest. if I'm going to be honest.
Fast forward that shit.
Gonna be honest. After that last drink, it was some shit. Come on, son. You know this was some shit. You know Alicia ain't got that talent to put on no banger. It was some shit.
It was a layup for Trinity.
It wasn't. It was a free point shot for Trinity. It wasn't even a layup, bro. Because a layup at least might have some defense. This was a free throw.
It was all about story progression for the Eddie.
Yeah, it was
versus Kazarian and the wives battling, basically.
It was some shit.
Sticks, could you add to this at all? What did you think of this?
Well, boys, I'm not one to blindly look at a promotion and just say that they never miss, they never swing and miss, that they always put on banger after bangers. But Unfortunately, Impact did swing and miss on this. Um, yes, they did. If anything, it's a progression, and Frankie and Tracy, Eddie and Alicia. If anything, it was to kind of, I don't know, maybe help show that Alicia was a somewhat maybe strong thing. And this is a reach. It is a reach. It's to show that maybe she's a competitor in the knockouts division. Strong might be a really, really, really big reach on it, but I mean, it as a co-main for your women's. We've talked about this the last couple of pay-per-views. The women's knockout championship was the main event. So when you found out that this was the co-main, you knew why. You knew why. And I mean, having it be the co-main with the competitors out, I mean, with Alicia being in it, a little bit of higher up for Alicia than probably anything in her career on a pay-per-view. But it was an okay match.
Could
I
you
mean,
imagine if Jody Threat would have been up against Trinity? That would have been way fucking better.
yeah, it would have
Yeah.
been. I mean, you could have had. You imagine if they would have went through with Kylan King against Trinity. I mean, she's
Yeah.
Kylan King in tag team
Colin
matches.
King can go. Colin King can go.
He's shown. So I mean, yeah, it would have been co-main worthy, but this was a swing and a miss from Impact, and I'm not one to shy away from it. So I mean, this was something that probably shouldn't have happened, but if it's part of a progression for another storyline between Frankie and Eddie, you
But they're trying to give Trinity like her props and
Well, Sticks, we appreciate your honesty here in the tripod. We know you're an Impact veteran, but yeah, that was a massive swing and a miss. But you know what wasn't a swing and a miss? The main event. It was Josh Alexander, the walking weapon, versus Steve McLean, according to my iPhone. Great start, great pacing. Josh hit a brainbuster on the apron to Steve. The commentators mentioned over and over again that both dudes are recovering from injuries. Steve with a strong, he looks like Ron Perlman from Hellboy. Josh taking Steve to Suplex City, 10 Germans. Josh up and over attempt and corner, his left arm gives out. Great story being told here. Looked like Josh kicked Steve in the dick, but it was upper thigh, according to the commentators. Steve hits a KIA, but Josh falls out of the ring. Both guys are spent. This was a hell of a main event. They slapped the shit out of each other, but in the end, it was a C4 spike. Josh Alexander picks up the win in the main event of Victory Road. Sticks, what did you think of this? It's been a year in the making. What did you think of this match?
this was a fucking war. I mean, these guys didn't pull any punches. Like you said, the announcers nailed heavily the injuries that both guys had, the reasons why we didn't have this match as an Impact Championship match. I mean, Josh's arm got hurt right before they were supposed to have it, and then Macklin got hurt on the Australian tour. That was the only thing missing from this, was that it was for the title. But I mean, this was a fucking war. I mean, both these guys did it. The attrition, Steve pinpointing Josh's arm, and then Josh, the announcers even said, Josh has pretty much said, "Fuck it, I'm going after his growing." You know, they said they tore his growing, didn't need to have surgery. Went after it. I mean, you could see the struggle Josh had. But I liked how they built up saying that Josh adapted his wrestling abilities to hide the moves that he couldn't do, the things that he couldn't do with that arm. You saw it with him trying to attempt a C4. the 10 fucking suplexes. My God. 10 fucking suplexes. Josh hit the scud spear outside the ring once, went forward again, and Josh basically sideswiped it and like threw him onto the ramp. This was a good match. I mean, this was a great match. Main event. It wasn't very far above Jordan and Indiana. I mean, you're splitting hairs with it.
Wait. What was your beer cheese match of the night?
I gave this one, but it was by just I mean, it was close. It was close. I mean, you had 3 matches to choose from, and we very rarely have 3 matches on one card that you could have gave the cheese to. I mean, we had the tag team championship match, Jordan and Deanna, and this one. I went with this one because just the attrition, the war this was. I mean, these guys didn't pull any fucking punches, but I wouldn't have. I would have gave fucking Jordan and Deanna that too. I mean, you could have done it, but I mean, this was just a straight fucking war. And I thought it was a hell of a great match. I mean, this was a great main event match to have. And on top of it, it wasn't a championship match. I mean, there was just so much bad blood, and it was just a match that we were kind of robbed of because of injuries. So, I mean, you're going to be left wondering how good this match would have been if these guys weren't injured and it was for the championship title. So, I mean, but I mean, it was a great main event match.
You got both our takes now. There is one man who told us before we started recording he wasn't able to watch the main event, but I'm curious during the tripod.
I watched it. I watched it because I watched it. I was on my phone during the beginning of this podcast.
The disrespect.
Yeah, I don't care what y'all say at the beginning of the shit because we're talking about NXT and it's great. So I watched this whole match.
Okay, what did you think of the main event?
It was great, like
Six said.
Well, yeah. So, you know what I agree with what he said. So what? Six, you said wait, you said you gave this like you would give this your beer cheese?
It was my beer cheese, but it wasn't by much. Like it was splitting hairs between this and Jordan and Deanna. Otherwise, I would have gave it to Jordan and Deanna.
And I respect that because like as much as I ranted about that tag match, that was so good and everything, you knew what the outcome was going to be. You knew that the tag team championships were not going to change hands. I kind of knew Jordan was going to win that match against, because they kept hyping up how when you keep hyping up how Deonna Purrazzo has like always beat her.
Or no.
And then what do I always say? When a champion loses a championship, they kind of go on a losing streak. And she lost to Trinity, so of course she'll lose to Jordan Grace coming back. But the Virtuoso might not lose again for a while. And that was an awesome. It was better than the women's championship match. Let's be honest. It would have, and I respect how he could say this match was his beer cheese, because going into it, if you really looked at it going into it, you couldn't pick who was going to win. You honestly couldn't, because there was a man who never lost a heavyweight championship. There was another man who has been a heavyweight championship contender who got hurt, and he had a vengeance against that man. And you could not have picked who was really gonna be the winner of the outcome of this match. And even though Josh was like, yo, I saw red when Steve came out, I let you guys down in the 8-man tag, And I've got to settle that first before I come back for the heavyweight championship. And even if you want to take that as like a foreshadow, but still, come on. Because if Steve would have really won, you could have been like, well, now we got a triple threat kind of issue going on here. Because you never lost. I have the title. And then you said you were going to settle something and come at me, but Steve beat you. So, and if you never lost, but Steve beat you tonight, now that's a 3-way title for the championship. And was this match a banger? Hell yes, it was. Was it worth the main event? Hell yes, it was. Because it was a one-on-one match. And yeah, as great as that tag team match was, there was fuck shit in the way. There was no fuck shit in this match. This was a clean ass in the ring wrestling match, and it was a banger. So yeah, if we had to rate it, I would have gave the tag match probably the beer cheese. I would have rated that Jordan and Deanna match higher than the women's title match. I probably would have rated it the same as the tag team match. I would have probably given it maybe like a 7 in the mustard versus like the tag match. I would have probably gave it 8 in the beer cheese, but I would have given this an 8 straight. And like I always ask when you guys give like a same kind of match and you gave a same match to beer cheese, I was like, well, what did you like better about this match? This match was literally I hate to say it, it was a perfect and a clean wrestling match. It was a real perfect, clean wrestling match. The only problem with me is I haven't watched enough Impact to get the story about it. Because to me, this is like a 1-week build. Or maybe even a 2-week build. But having said that, as a 1-week build, this was fucking phenomenal. Yeah, the 10 Germans in the match, like the fight at the end where they were just slapping each other. Like even the start of the beginning, the start was hot. It was quick. It was good. It builded. It builded exactly how it needed to build from 2 professionals and 2 heavyweight champions who know how to build a match. And this shit was good. And then, yeah, all right, Josh Alexander got the win at the end. But I'll be goddamned if this shit wasn't really, 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 really good. I mean, I'm gonna take. Sometimes I don't take the fuck shit, but I'm gonna take the fuck shit of the tag match and say it was a little bit better. But yeah, this match was really, really good. And if it leads to a heavyweight championship match in a couple months when the pay-per-view is going on, I ain't mad at that shit. I'm not mad at it. This was a really good match. Anybody could have won. I'm not going to say the right guy won because both of these guys could have won. And I would have not been mad if one of them, if not both of them, whoever won, challenged for the heavyweight championship are going on down the line. And that is why Impact is, to me, really, really good and better than that trash we're kind of forced to watch on Wednesday.
Couple thoughts. I love how most of our ratings are higher on Impact pay-per-views than ATW pay-per-views.
Mm-hmm.
It's quality over quantity.
Yeah.
Impact Wrestling. Also, I actually thought Macklin was going to win with some fuck shit. I thought he was going to get desperate at the end and kick him in the dick and roll him up for the win because Macklin is probably going to be bitter after this because he's not a face. He's a heel. I thought he was I've been fighting for a year to get back from this shit, and this fucker still beats me. Now, fuck that. Punch him in the nards, roll him up for the win.
But so has Josh, though. But Josh has been fighting back to get back.
So if we would have did predictions, I for sure would have lost that one. But like I said, Impact pay-per-views are leagues ahead of AEW pay-per-views because AEW, I didn't even watch All Out. I watched All In. There were like 3 good matches on a card with 14 matches. So, like I said, Impact way better than ATW, and that's how it's going to continue from now on. But folks, thank you very much for sitting. If you're still with us, thank you. Thank you, Sheriff. I know you probably are. Johnny Harmsway, old hardcore pretzel Larry, even JH and Jake with the background noise. I appreciate you, man. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, we do what we do best on the tripod. And he returned recently, and we're giving that big ups to Stallion P.